The Chicago Bears are back, baby. Yes, the Chicago Bears played their first game of the NFL season tonight against the Houston Texans during the Hall of Fame game. We will see the Houston Texans again in Sunday Night Football in Week 2 in Houston, but tonight we are in Canton, Ohio, where we have 3 Chicago Bears being inducted into the Hall of Fame in Devin Hester, Steve McMichael, and Julius Peppers. It is an exciting time to be a Chicago Bears fan, especially with how this offseason has gone, and we finally get to see the product on the field. There will be no starters tonight for the Chicago Bears, according to head coach Matt Eberflus, and that is okay to a degree, in my opinion. Would have loved to have seen Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze, but not worth the risk for this time around. This is a very important game for the Chicago Bears team, though, as they have a ton of guys battling for roster spots, and we get to see who is really trying to make it, because in previous years, it was a lot easier. This year is going to be a lot harder. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears. My name is Nick Rohde, and as always, thank you for tuning in. Today, I am going to break down what to expect in today's game and also what we are looking forward to seeing. And before we begin today's show, in honor of DJ Moore signing his 4-year, $110 million extension with the Chicago Bears, we are giving away one of his jerseys. If you want the chance to win, start by liking this video right now, along with staying tuned later in the video to how to complete your entry. There are 2 more steps you need to do. Now to start, tonight's opponent is the Houston Texans, who finished with a 10-7 record last year and won the AFC South in CJ Stroud's first year as the Houston Texans quarterback. They made the playoffs and lost in the divisional round to the Baltimore Ravens, but this team got a whole lot better this past offseason, bringing in 3 key additions from free agency and trading, starting with Danielle Hunter, who is a beast of an edge rusher, and we know him all too well from his time with the Minnesota Vikings, which, and by the way, I wish the Bears got him. But then they went out and traded with the Cincinnati Bengals and got running back Joe Mixon, who is a 1,000-yard rusher year in and year out, a first down machine, and that was a big area missing from this Texans offense. They went and addressed that, bringing in Mixon. Not only that, they traded for multiple-time Pro Bowler, 100-yard reception wide receiver Stephon Diggs from the Buffalo Bills, and that was the final piece to the puzzle in order to make this offense unstoppable for the Houston Texans. They did have some key losses, losing defensive tackle Sheldon Rankins to the Bengals, linebacker Blake Cashman to the Minnesota Vikings, and running back Devin Singletary. So they lost a little bit, but they gained a lot more, especially through the draft. So this team last year ranked 12th from the offensive side of the ball, ranking 7th in passing, only going to get better this year. And like I said, they needed to address rushing because they were 22nd last year. They're going to be a lot better this upcoming year as well. This Houston team, in my personal opinion, is the Super Bowl contender for the AFC this upcoming year. They're young, they're fast, and they have a lot of longevity in this team. They're not going to be playing their starters either, according to different reports, but still, this is going to be a very deep team, and we're going to see a good head-to-head matchup against this team. The offense can move the ball, and their second-string quarterback is former captain and starting quarterback Davey Mills, so he can sling the ball around, and we get to see that with Tyson Bagent, which I'll get into in a little bit, but this Houston team is not going to be easy to take down. So let's go over to the Chicago Bears. So to start, I think this is going to be a very decent scoring game from both sides of the ball. The Bears have a lot of depth on this roster, and they're going to want to get their plans from an offensive standpoint on tape to review as a team. So they're not going to take this game easy, because the second and third stringers are going to show what potential game plan they could do and the do's and don'ts from gameplay. Not only that, Williams will not be playing. So Tyson Bagent, the king and savior, Bagent Mania, Secret Bagent Man, whatever nickname you want to give him, will at least play the first quarter for Chicago, in my opinion. I'm excited to see what Bagent does, because, you know, this doesn't mean anything, but he was 2-2 as a starter last year for the Chicago Bears. Shocked a lot of people, gave us that depth, a key depth at the quarterback position, and could be a solid NFL quarterback one day, but he is a very solid backup and is becoming more and more valuable in the NFL. And also, I want to see how Bagent manages Shane Waldron's offensive game plan from a throwing perspective, as it's going to be a lot of fun to see. Speaking of people that he's going to be throwing the ball to, we're going to see a lot of Tyler Scott, Velus Jones Jr., and other undrafted rookie free agents. Rome Odunze may play because he's not technically a starter. I mean, unless you have 3 wide receivers out there all the time. So you might see Rome Odunze. I highly doubt it though, but I would love to see it if possible. I want to see the guys air it out though, which is what we've seen from Tyler Scott at camp so far. And the tape here is going to be so crucial for these wide receivers because the guys that are going to be out there, especially in the beginning, are going to show Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, whoever, how this offense should be ran, and it's going to be huge for Caleb Williams as well. From a running back perspective, DeAndre Swift is the starter. He won't be playing, but that gives us a chance to see potentially Khalil Herbert, who is on the roster as running back too, at least for a down or two. You know, nothing too crazy because he is going to be valuable for this offense and fun to watch. It's likely going to be led by Texas running back Rashawn Johnson, getting valuable reps to show what he's able to do. Considering we have a stacked running back room at the moment, Khalil Herbert's 1 year left on his contract. I want to see what Rashawn starts doing because he's going to be around for a while. And then you're going to see undrafted rookie free agent Ian Wheeler out there as well, hopefully ripping it up because this kid is super fun to watch. Big challenge for the offensive line as well. No starters will be out there, but we get to truly see how deep this offensive line is, especially if there's injuries, because we've been dealing with that quite a bit so far because these depth guys are fast and, you know, we need to make sure that we have skill. I'm excited to see this offensive line. I'm really excited to see what Larry Borum does and handles the pressure because currently he's on the chopping block a little bit. Finally, the tight end room might see a little bit of Gerald Everett, but you're more likely going to see Brendan Bates, an undrafted rookie free agent out there. Cole Kmet won't be out there, but this is a huge part of the offense. Shane Waldron runs a very tight end friendly offense, and I'm excited to see what product he puts out there on the field. Now, before I get more into today's show, I am happy to share that today's sponsor is BetUS, who is our newest partner for the upcoming season. BetUS is an online sportsbook and casino where you can find so many different betting options for various games, especially for our Chicago Bears. With teaming up with BetUS, we are offering you guys a 125% match bonus up to $2,000 in your first 3 deposits. I love BetUS so far, guys. They've given me a whole tutorial. They've let me play around with it. It is so much fun. They give great odds too for games. So if you're watching this, go to the link in the description below right now to sign up for BetUS if you haven't already, using my link in order to get that 125% match bonus. Make sure, again, the link in the description. And also, if you have a BetUS account for the season, I'm going to be giving a random 5 people every single month $25 in free bets. So if you have an account, you automatically have the chance to win every single month. So good luck to you guys. Get those bets in for tonight's game, and I'm going to be doing a lot more bets on me later this season. Now, the defensive side of things, where you're going to see guys playing their absolute hearts out to make the final roster spots. We have such a deep defense right now, and we have a strong idea who's coming back for sure. But a lot of these guys are going to be fighting for depth spots, which they have to show that they're proven on special teams as well. So you're going to see guys going absolutely 120% to make sure that they impress coaches as much as possible. It doesn't matter if it's preseason or not. The regular season for these depth guys starts right now. And though you're going against Davis Mills, we're going to see the Texan guys also fighting for spots as well because they're a very deep roster, especially on the offensive side of the ball. So guys I'm looking out for the Chicago Bears, Zaach Pickens is one of them. Second-year man out of South Carolina. If he can boom, this defensive line is in really good shape entering the season. They've already shocked a little bit, you know, with Javon Dexter out there, you know, a couple other guys. It's Pickens' time to shine now and show that he was worth the pick last year. Also, we get to see Austin Booker on the field, which is really exciting too, getting valuable reps. The rookie out of Kansas was a projected 3rd-round pick, fell to the Bears in the 5th round, and could have himself a day against the Houston Texans. If he's out there playing well and looking good, it gives us a little bit of a shine of what this defense could be. Then Noah Sewell is going to get some valuable playing time too, along with even Jack Sanborn, who are the second-string guys on the roster right now. I'm excited for Sewell because he's been injured a lot of his career, and he has a lot of untapped potential. I mean, he was a multiple 100-plus tackle guy when he was at Oregon. I'm excited to see what he has out there as well. From a defensive back perspective, you're going to see guys going absolutely crazy. We have such a deep DB room right now. So look out for guys like Josh Blackwell and Jalen Jones and Terrell Smith to be going absolutely crazy, to be fighting for those final roster spots. And a few other guys that are going to be for sure playing their hearts out. And oh yeah, that extra Bears jersey giveaway, the DJ Moore giveaway jersey. The next steps that you guys have to do is comment your score prediction below of the game and subscribe to the channel with notifications. Winner will be announced this upcoming Monday. A few other updates for you guys. Torrey Taylor will be playing tonight for the special team, so we'll get to see the Crocodile punter absolutely boom punts in Canton, Ohio. Along with that, we're probably going to get our first roster cuts shortly after tonight's game, which is unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. It's part of the game. We have 90 guys. We can only take 53. We can take 10 on the practice squad. So, you know, guys are going to be fighting their hearts out. And also, we could see Ryan Bates and Coleman Shelton still get reps at center. That was not denied from various different coaches. So excited to see that. Overall, guys, I'm excited that football's back. I'm excited to bring you guys pregame shows. I'm excited to bring you guys watch parties, which we are having week 2 against the Houston Texans, so stay tuned for that. I'm excited for post-game stuff too. I'm going to do my absolute best to do a live right after the game. I'm actually right now, probably while you're watching, in Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri, celebrating my friend's bachelor party. So I am going to do my best to make sure I'm on that live stream. And if you see me go on, please join. It might get extra entertaining. So I'm excited for that. But thank you so much for tuning this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears, guys. Again, smash that subscribe button, comment your score prediction, and like this video to enter the win a DJ Moore giveaway. And make sure you go get your BetUS login now. But with that, thank you as always for tuning in. And if you haven't said it already in this comment section, please do now. Bear down, baby.